Okay, well, this is one of the more exciting languages for me in this list because it is the first language of my wife and her family and some of my best friends. So this is very interesting to me to talk about the unique challenges for Marathi speakers learning English. So let's start with pronunciation. This is not only for Marathi, but there are many different vowel sounds, 20 probably in English, more than exist in Marathi. We have these minimal pairs of very similar sounding words. So you might hear ship and sheep or sit and seat. These are very similar sounding but totally different words. The V and the W are distinct in English. So learning how to produce that sound is important. To know how to say wine or vine, these are totally different things. Also, of course, there's a lot of sounds in Marathi that we don't produce in English. All of the aspirated and unaspirated sounds. We have something called dental alveolar consonants in Marathi, not in English. So learning to avoid falling into that pattern is important. Another thing that's difficult for almost all learners of English, including Marathi speakers, is the TH, which has two sounds, and the consonant clusters. If you're not a Russian speaker or a Polish speaker, you're going to have problems with combinations like strength or school. Articles. There's no article use in Marathi. It's similar to how we use it in English. The word order, although it's not strict, to my understanding, it's possible to do subject, verb, object, like in English, but also it's common to do subject, object, verb. That's never the case in English. So English is a very rigid language in that sense. Postpositions are used, not prepositions. English is a preposition language. The tenses and aspects are far different. Gender agreement is necessary in Marathi. It's not, we don't have gendered nouns in English. Plurality is marked differently. Negation, saying it's not this or no. We normally, all of the auxiliary verbs we need in English are very different and difficult to learn, whether it's a question or a negation. Devanagari script, totally different, of course. We've got all sorts of, the rhythm of English is also different from the typical rhythm used for a Marathi speaker. There's always difficulties understanding fast spoken English for a variety of reasons we'll talk about, including reductions, linking words, contractions. And then also slang and a lot of other reasons, but it's a challenge, another challenge. Direct versus indirect speech is different. And we can even talk about gestures that are different. I like to gesture a lot when I'm talking, but gestures, eye contact, all sorts of hand movement, these are different things, and it is a form of communication. So I think we can stop there. There's lots of things we can learn, but the point is specifically for Marathi speakers, we can target areas where we know beyond just things every English learner must have. We could target specific areas in Marathi. So thank you very much.